Welcome everyone. In today's session, we are going to explore an essential strategic growth tool in business management, the Ansoff Matrix. This tool helps businesses decide on the best way to grow by analyzing their products and the market. Now, why is this important? Well, every business wants to expand, increase profits, and stay competitive. But how do they decide whether to sell more of what they already offer or launch something completely new? How do they know if they should stay in their current market or venture into new territories? That's exactly where the Ansoff matrix comes in. Developed by Igor Ansoff, this simple yet powerful framework guides businesses in making strategic decisions for growth. So, whether you are an aspiring entrepreneur, a business student, or someone curious about how companies expand, this lesson will give you clear insights into real world business growth strategies. Let's get started. Now that we know what the Ansoff matrix is, let's take a look at the four key growth strategies it presents. These strategies help businesses decide how to expand, whether by selling more of what they already have or by introducing something completely new. Let's quickly go through them. First one, market penetration. This means selling more of an existing product in an existing market. The goal here is to increase market share by attracting more customers or encouraging current customers to buy more. Second, market development. This involves taking an existing product and selling it in new markets. This could mean expanding into different regions, targeting new customer segments, or even going international. Third, product development. Here, the focus is on creating new products to sell to the existing customers. Companies often do this to stay competitive, meet changing customer needs, or increase revenue. Fourth, diversification. This is the riskiest strategy because it involves introducing new products to new markets. It can lead to a huge rewards but also requires careful planning and investment. Each of these strategies has its own risks and benefits, and in the next slides we'll break them down with real world examples to help you understand how they work in action. Let's dive in. Let's start with the first growth strategy in the Ansoff matrix, market penetration. This strategy is all about increasing sales of existing products in existing markets. In simple terms, the company continues to sell the same products to the same customers, but tries to sell more of them. So, how can a business do this? Here are some common tactics. First, encouraging more frequent purchases. For example, fast food chains like McDonald's use combo deals or limited time offers to get customers to buy more. Second, competitive pricing. Lowering prices can attract customers away from competitors. Think about how supermarkets constantly run discounts to increase sales. Loyalty programs. Companies like Starbucks reward repeat customers with points, discounts, or freebies to keep them coming back. Next, better advertising. Brands invest in strong marketing campaigns to remind customers why they should keep buying their product. For instance, Coca-Cola consistently advertises its drinks even though it's already a market leader. Market penetration is considered a low risk strategy because businesses are working with products and markets which they already understand. It's about maximizing sales with what they already have rather than venturing into the unknown. Up next, we will look at the second strategy, market development, where businesses take their existing products into new markets. Stay tuned. Now let's move on to the second growth strategy in the Ansoff matrix, market development. This strategy is about taking an existing product and selling it in a new market. Instead of just selling more to the same customers, the business looks for new customers in different locations or demographics. But how does a company expand into new markets? Here are some key ways. First, expanding to new geographic locations. For example, Apple already sells iPhones in many countries, but when it enters a new country like India or Brazil, it's following a market development strategy. Next, targeting new customer segments. A company might already sell sports shoes to athletes, but then starts marketing them to casual walkers or office workers as well. Next, new distribution channels. Businesses might expand their reach by selling online, partnering with new retail stores, or even using different social media platforms to reach a new audience. This strategy is a medium risk because different markets have different cultures, preferences, and buying habits. What works in one country may not work in another. For example, a fast food brand expanding into a new country may need to adjust its menu to suit local tastes. Market development can be an exciting growth strategy, but businesses must research consumer behavior and market conditions to succeed. Next. Now, let's explore the third growth strategy in the Ansoff Matrix, which is product development. This strategy is all about creating new products for existing customers. Instead of finding new markets, the company focuses on keeping its current customers engaged by offering them something new and exciting. So how do businesses do this? First, innovation. Companies invest in research and development to create new and improved products that meet changing customer needs. Second, differentiation. Businesses introduce unique features or upgrades that set their products apart from competitors. Next, expanding product lines. A company may add variations like new flavors, colors, or sizes to an existing product. A great example of this is Apple. Every year, Apple launches a new iPhone model with better cameras, faster processors, and new features. They also introduce new products like AirPods, Apple Watches, and iPads, all targeted at their existing loyal customers. This strategy comes with a medium level of risk. While the company already knows its customers, developing new products requires high investment in research and development and marketing. Not every new product will be a great success. Some may fail if they don't meet the customer expectations. However, if done right, product development can strengthen customer loyalty and increase sales, keeping a company ahead of its competitors. Now, let's move on to the final and the most risky strategy in the Ansoff Matrix, which is diversification. This is when a business introduces new products to new markets. Unlike the other strategies we have discussed, diversification means stepping into completely unfamiliar territory, which makes it the highest risk strategy. So why is it risky? The company doesn't know the market. They are targeting new customers with new needs and preferences. The company is selling a brand new product. They have no past experience with it. So there's uncertainty about how well it will perform. But despite the risk, diversification can be very rewarding if done correctly. There are two types: related diversification. This is when a business enters a new market that is still somewhat connected to its existing industry. For example, Tesla started as an electric car company but later diversified into solar panels and battery storage solutions, both still related to clean energy. Second, unrelated diversification. This is when a business enters a completely different industry with no connection to its existing products. For example, imagine McDonald's launching its own chain of hotels. They are experts in fast food, but hotels would be a totally different market for them. Companies usually diversify when they want to spread risk. If one industry faces challenges, another can still generate profits. But because diversification requires expertise, investment, and careful planning, companies must do their research before taking the leap. That wraps up the 4 growth strategies in the Ansoff. Now that we have explored the Ansoff matrix and its 4 growth strategies, let's take a step back and evaluate its advantages and disadvantages. First, why do businesses use Ansoff matrix? First, simple and easy to use. One of the biggest strengths of the Ansoff matrix is that it's a straightforward tool. Businesses can quickly analyze their growth options and decide whether to focus on existing or new products or new markets. Second, helps identify potential risks and growth strategies. The matrix helps businesses think about the risks involved with each strategy. Market penetration is the least risky, while diversification is the most risky. This allows company to make more informed strategic decisions. However, like any business tool, the Ansoff matrix has its own limitations as well. First, doesn't quantify risks or rewards. While the matrix shows that some strategies are riskier than others, it doesn't provide specific numbers. It doesn't tell a company how much risk or how much profit they can expect from each strategy. Second, limited to only 2 dimensions, products and markets. The Ansoff matrix only considers products and markets when planning growth, but in reality, there are many other factors like competition, cost, technology, company resources also play a huge role in decision making. So while the Ansoff matrix is a great starting point, businesses should use other strategic tools such as SWOT analysis or Steeple to get a full picture before making important decisions. Now that we have covered the 4 growth strategies in the Ansoff matrix, let's see how real businesses apply these strategies in the real world. Market penetration. McDonald's launching a discount menu. This is a classic example of market penetration. McDonald's isn't creating a new product or entering a new market. They are simply trying to increase sales in their existing market. By introducing discounted meal options, they attract more customers and encourage existing customers to buy more frequently. Second, market development. Netflix expanding to new countries. Netflix already had a successful streaming service in the US. Instead of developing new products, they expanded into international markets like India, Brazil, and Europe. By adapting their content and marketing to these new regions, they gained millions of new subscribers. Next, product development. Samsung launching foldable phones. Samsung has a strong customer base, but to keep them engaged and attract new buyers, they invest in innovation. Their foldable phones are a great example of product development, where they introduce a new product to existing customers who already love their smartphones. Fourth, diversification. Virgin Group moving into airlines, music, and space travel. This is one of the best examples of diversification. Virgin started as a music company but later expanded into airlines, telecommunications, and even space travel with Virgin Galactic. Each of these ventures entered completely different industries, making it a high risk but potentially high reward strategy. So as you can see, businesses strategically choose growth strategies based on their goals, market conditions, and risk tolerance. Now that we understand the 4 growth strategies in the Ansoff matrix, let's put our critical thinking to the test. Sometimes a business decision or strategy doesn't fit neatly into just one category. It could be classified in multiple ways. Let's look at 2 interesting examples from the music industry. Lady Gaga's jazz album. market penetration, market development, or diversification? Lady Gaga is known for pop music, but when she released a jazz album with Tony Bennett, how would we classify this move? If we consider it as selling more music to her existing fans, this could be market penetration. If we view it as reaching new jazz listeners who weren't previously her fans, it could be market development. But if we argue that jazz is a completely different genre, then this could be diversification because she is entering a new market with a new product. So which one do you think fits best? Or could it be a mix of strategies? Beyonce's country album, new product or new development? Beyonce has dominated R&B and pop music, but now she is entering the country music scene. So is this product development because she is launching a new product, country music, for her existing fans. Market development because she is reaching a whole new audience in the country music industry. Again, it's open for debate. This is why the Ansoff Matrix is a useful but flexible tool. Real world decisions don't always fit neatly into one box. Now think of other artists or brands that have shifted into new markets or introduced new products. How would you classify their strategy using Ansoff Matrix? Alright, let's quickly recap everything we have learned about the Ansoff Matrix, a powerful tool that helps businesses make strategic growth decisions. It all comes down to four main strategies, each with its own level of risk and opportunity. First, market penetration. This is about selling more of the same product to existing customers. Businesses use tactics like discounts, advertising, and loyalty programs to increase sales. Second, market development. Here, a business takes an existing product into a new market. This could mean expanding to a new country, a different region, or targeting a new customer group. Third, product development. In this case, the company creates new products for its current customers. Think of Apple launching AirPods, a brand new product for the same loyal customer base. Fourth, diversification. This is the highest risk strategy because it involves launching a new product in a new market. A good example is Tesla moving from electric cars to solar panels, a totally new industry for them. So to sum it up, Ansoff Matrix helps businesses decide how to grow. The more a company moves away from what it already knows, the riskier the strategy becomes. Companies often use a mix of strategies depending on their goals and market conditions. Now that you understand these strategies, can you think of any brands that have successfully used the Ansoff Matrix in real life? Let me know in the comments. For this presentation, I referred to reliable sources including the Business Management Subject Guide issued by IB and Paul Hong's 5th edition Business Management textbook. These are excellent and adequate resources for deeper insights into business strategy. Also mentioned are the references of images used from Google research. And that's a wrap on the Ansoff Matrix. Hope this session helped you understand how businesses make strategic growth decisions. If you found this video helpful and insightful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel for more business related content. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and tell me, which Ansoff strategy do you think is the most effective? Can you think of a company that has successfully used one of these strategies? Let's continue the discussion in the comments. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Keep learning and stay curious.